Hello guys, this is Mary Jinderoska from BE Ed 2, and for today's pre-recorded video, I am going to share with you my report that is all about learning-centered instructional strategy. So, what is learning-centered instructional strategy? Let's find out. Learning-centered instructional strategies promote increased responsibility among students in regards to their learning, support students' development through the use of a variety of activities, provide students with opportunities to solve authentic problems, and promote critical thinking by participating in activities. So, how important are the learner-centered instructional methods? Learner-centered education uses interactive strategies to engage the students and develop their abilities. This educational approach helps students develop skills such as decision-making, problem-solving, teamwork, and presentation skills that are relevant to the current labor needs. Let's proceed to learning centers. So, a learning center is a self-contained section of the classroom in which students engage in independent and self-directed learning activities. A learning center is also a space set aside in the classroom that allows easy access to a variety of learning materials in an interesting and productive manner. So, how are learning centers used in the classroom? Learning centers should encourage students to think critically about the concepts and skills and apply them to the tasks they are to complete within each other. In many classrooms, learning centers provides students with nothing more than playtime or busy work. The next one is the experiments. Experimentation is a central practice for groups trying to collaborate more effectively, especially those that are trying to tackle complex problems. In particular, experimentation is a powerful way for a group to learn and improve collectively and quickly. So, how do experiments help students learn? Experiments can be used to introduce new ideas or to clarify puzzling aspects of topics with which students typically struggle. If the result of an experiment is surprising yet convincing, students are in position to build ownership of the new idea and use it to scaffold learning. So the next one is the role play. Role play is a technique that allows students to explore realistic situations by interacting with other people in a managed way in order to develop experience and trial different strategies in a supported environment. How can role play be used as a teaching strategy? Instruct students that the purpose of the role play is to communicate a message about the topic and not focus as much on actual person acting the role. Tie role plays to learning objectives so students see the relevance to course content. So, the benefits of role playing. So, role play is motivate and engage students, enhance current teaching strategies, provide real-world scenarios to help students learn. Learn skills used in a real-world situations, negotiation, debate, teamwork, cooperation, and persuasion. Provide opportunities for the critical observation of peers. So, why is role play important for child development? Role play is an important part of child development because it builds confidence, creativity, communication, physical development, and problem solving. Along with being a fun activity, it also allows children to get into character and act out real life roles or fictional performances. So the next one is the simulation. Simulation is a teaching method that tests participant knowledge and skill levels by placing them in a scenarios where they must actively solve problems. The instructor defines the parameter to create a safe environment for hands-on learning experiences. Example of the simulation. When students use a model of behavior to gain a better understanding of what behavior, they are doing a simulation. For example, when students are assigned roles as buyers and sellers of some good and asked to strike deals to exchange the good, they are learning about market behavior by simulating a market. The next one is the laboratory. So what is laboratory? Laboratory is the strategy pertains to a lab's movement from its present position to a desirable future point. Its reason the trait is to maximize the value of what the lab offers, the capabilities that distinguish it from its competitors in a manner that clients want and appreciate. So, the purpose of the laboratory. The purpose of the laboratory is to familiarize students with experimental apparatus, the scientific method, and methods of data analysis so that they will have some idea of the inductive processes by which the ideas were originated, to teach how to make careful experimental observation and how to think about and draw conclusions from such data. Next one is the workshop. Workshop is a strategy that provides students with a choice of how to learn, practice, and master the content. It is also a method of holding students accountable for their choices. Workshops help students learn to manage their time and to evaluate their learning options so that they can grow closer to taking charge of their own education. So, the importance of workshop. A workshop may introduce a new idea, inspire participants to further explore it on their own, or may illustrate. It is a great way to teach hands-on skills as it gives learners an opportunity to try out new methods and fail in a safe environment. So, demonstration. Demonstration method is practical ways of teaching. This method, teacher perform an activity to teach his student a concept. This often occurred when the students find it difficult to connect theories to actual practice, and when students are unable to understand the theories and its applications. So, the purpose of demonstration in teaching. Demonstrations assess in teaching a skill with multiple steps. They engage the audience and encourage audience participation. Finally, demonstrations are a way to engage the audience in more complete way, rather than focusing on a simply auditory or visual teaching strategies. Index card. So what is index card? Index card is a versatile tool that can be used in a variety of manners to foster engagement and create active learning within a live classroom setting.
So, the benefits of index card.
Using index cards during activities can be quick and easy way to gain feedbacks from students about how they feel they understand a subject. Index cards can be used in a number of ways to foster engagement and cohesion within a group. Think about color coding. So, inquiry base. So, what is inquiry base? Inquiry base is defined as a seeking of truth, information, or knowledge. Seeking information by questioning, an approach to learning that emphasizes the student's role in the learning process. Rather than the teacher telling students what they need to know, students are encouraged to explore the material, ask questions, and share ideas. So, the advantages and benefits of inquiry-based learning. Inquiry-based learning enhances learning experiences for children. Sitting in a classroom taking notes isn't always the most effective way to learn, rather than memorizing facts from the teacher. Inquiry-based learning enhances the learning processes by letting students explore topics themselves. Teaches skills needed for all areas of learning. As they explore a topic, students build critical thinking and communicate skills. The cognitive skills that students develop can be used to improve comprehensions in every subject as well as in a day to day life.